Brought to you by GN and Co. Yo, where you going? You know that it's after school is after school with your girl Sis GU. Sho Genge, welcome back to yet another episode of After School is After School with your girl Sis GU. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another episode. This one is a little bit special. First and foremost, we in Kenya, baby. We outside and we're recording a podcast. I have 3 very special guests. I have 3 colleagues, 3 new friends. We're friends now. I hope you guys know. And I'm saying it publicly. Yeah, Zille is laughing. We're not friends. I take everything I say. But over there, I have Malume's mic. I have Thato Rampedi himself.
Yo, Feruzi was good. Your boy Malume YouTube. Yeah, we're back. We on Sis GU. Huge. Massive.
I want to call him my friend, but he's not. I've got Zilleweezy.
Okay, my friend just said, my friend. Anyways, it's about
Thank you.
We're doing it.
And shit. And then I've got my beautiful Balepi Mosweu.
Hello, Sho Genge.
Sho Genge!
Hello, everybody. My name is Balepi Mosweu. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you
for having me.
Of course, guys. Thank you for agreeing to do this. It means the world. So, we have something in common. We're all YouTubers. I do think we do other things. We're content creators at large. So I thought we'd have a conversation just about what it's been like navigating the industry. What's also very interesting between the 4 of us is that we've been doing it for different amounts of time. I think Tato's been doing it for the last
5 years, yeah.
For 5 years. Zille?
Is it 6 months?
Yeah.
Zille's been doing it for a year and a half.
He said, is it 6 months?
Is it 6 months? Okay,
And
so
then
Zille, a year and a half.
Yeah. And then for me, it's been 3.
3 years.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. I'm like 2.5 years now.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to start this video off by asking you guys, what is your favorite thing about your job, about being a content creator on any platform? What is the one thing you really look forward to, thoroughly enjoy, don't drag your feet to do?
To be honest, for me, it's being myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's so amazing how people receive me as being myself and how they don't like limit me. I can do anything and the people will be like, yo, dog, that's insane. What?
Yeah.
You inspire me. You made my day. And I'm just being myself. I didn't go out of my way, you know. And another thing is that, you know, like my family also appreciates what I'm doing. So it makes everything super easy.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, facts. I think for me, it's literally controlling my time. I can choose Monday today I'm working 12 hours or Monday today I'm sleeping 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I really appreciate. Just also the same as having the creative freedom to decide if I'm going to do the content like this or like that. Obviously with the brand deals, it's a little bit different because they give us some structure. But just being able to control my day, control my weeks, control my months, and have my freedom. I think that's the most like amazing thing in the space.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for me, it's everything that they've said. Plus, on top of that, I do YouTube as an escape as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when I'm able to sit down and talk about things that are on my mind, especially when I do sit down videos that are that I think are impactful, it's an escape to me because I get to watch these videos back and see how much I've grown.
Oh, facts. I didn't think about that.
You know? Yeah, to see how much I've grown, how far I'm growing, and you know, sometimes we do these things and we feel like we're not impacting anybody in any way, and then we see the comments. They say, "Wow, I was going through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you said this, and it got me through that." So that's I love it there.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think my answer is a combination of everything you guys said. Like, I think it's a privilege to be able to be yourself and for it to sell and people to be receptive to that. I think it's a privilege in order to be able to schedule your week however the fuck you want. Because that's a very big thing for me, Tato.
It's huge.
Dog, it's huge.
It's
like, if I decide, if someone, like, for instance, this Kenya trip is during the week.
Yeah.
The fact that we were
7
able
days.
to, dog, we were like,
7 days
don't
gone.
book me for anything here.
Yeah.
There's nothing for me in South Africa. We get to do what we want is huge. And then also what Balepi said, being able to impact people through just speaking about what you're going through and being yourself and having people resonate.
Yeah.
Y'all gave such cute answers. Okay, now.
It's now time for the tough questions.
Yeah. Now I want to know what is something you really struggle with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in the work perspective because unfortunately what we do does affect our personal lives.
Yo.
Yeah.
So as being somewhat, actually, let me rephrase my question.
How does it affect your personal life?
Thank you. Thank you. How does being somewhat of a public figure and content creator or someone who's just well-known affect your personal life? Oh, Balepi said, my hand.
Okay,
is
so in Botswana,
Okay.
I'm considered really big
Okay.
in Botswana, right?
Yeah.
But then I came to South Africa and I'm
You
like,
considered the biggest
maybe-
YouTuber in Botswana. Please say your title properly.
Thank you.
yeah.
Or one of the biggest
One of the
YouTubers,
biggest
if not top
YouTubers.
like 5.
That's
Yeah. And we're talking about numbers, subscribers, views.
Ha.
Must come with the
Tato
confidence.
said, you guys don't know who he's sitting
Yeah.
with.
So you must
please,
come
please,
up.
please, please.
Yeah, I think my biggest thing is the entitlement that people have to the things that you're going through.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I struggle a lot with people being in my business. So
Okay.
what I put out is what I want you to see
100%.
and what I am comfortable with putting out there.
Do you feel like that because of the nature of your content? Because
Yes.
you said you do sit down videos and you
Yes.
speak about things that are you're currently
Definitely.
struggling with, whatever.
Definitely.
Okay, so because you share that, people then think that they should be able to know the rest of your life.
Yes, they should
Okay.
know who I am, the kind of person I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I meet people, sometimes they expect me to be goofy and making these silly remarks that I make on my videos.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
it's
just
like-
like, guys,
I'm a real person.
I'm a real person.
I'm a real girl.
Yeah.
Zilleweezy.
Yeah, no. Yo, for me, it's a lot, hey?
Okay.
Like, you said, how does it
Affect your personal life.
So sometimes I'll just go like in like departments. For example, relationships.
Unpack it.
Most of the time you meet someone and you think, yo, this hand is fly and everything. You go to her. You tell her, my name is Zilleweezy. And you're giving her your number phones. And this girl says, no, dude, just give me your real name. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, now I must check if this person knows me, doesn't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
you know, and I can't do certain things in public. I can be maybe super drunk in public. I can't swear. I can't, like, let's say someone commented a wrong thing. I can't say how I really feel because of who I am.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie. As much as we are content creators here, we all had like those moments whereby I just want to do this, but
Yeah.
you can't
100%.
because of who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, the main thing when it comes to, it's for me, the biggest thing is family. You know, I feel like
Yes.
you have to like convince your family of what you're doing is what you love.
Speak on it.
So that thing, you're like, as soon as, for me, I'm grateful that like my family like jumped onto my thing. They didn't give me problem. Or after that, you always talking to yourself on the camera. What's that, man?
Yeah.
You know, some people experience that. So I just like the fact that they understood from the get-go. If it's making him happy, then it's okay. You know how other people won't be in front of a camera.
Yes.
Imagine if your whole family is like that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm grateful. Or like my family understands and they roll with me.
Yeah.
So another thing is that thing you're like now, there are some people by long you can lose them along the way.
Yeah.
I'm in Kenya right now. Let's say I'm always chilling with my friend. They can feel as though now I'm not giving them attention because now I'm always doing video stuff.
Yes.
And I'm always chilling with our Thato Rampedi, Balepi, Gugu,
Yeah.
YouTubers. And it's not like that. Luckily also with my friends, they understand, or this is your work. And this is what makes you happy. And even though they don't do that at all.
Yeah, they
but they're
understand.
still my boys.
Yeah.
There are people who can be like, this guy feels like he's much better because now he does 1, 2, 3, 4, which is YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just like the fact that everything has held up, even though I lost other people along the way. I just like the fact that some people who stayed
Are truly supportive.
are truly supportive and they understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what everyone can wish for,
Yes.
especially as a content creator.
That's
Yeah.
true. Tato?
Yeah, I think the main thing is how we behave when we're outside of like our homes.
Yes.
Like when I'm at a restaurant, I'm at the club, if I'm with a girl, if I'm with a guy, like I feel like obviously when we go out, we obviously greet a lot of people. And as obviously you do YouTube for longer, you grow more, then you have like a bigger audience. So I feel like there's been moments where I know if I do a certain thing at the club, like people might speak about it the next day.
100%.
Someone might take a video. Someone might
100%.
perceive it incorrectly.
Yeah.
Like for example, I had a really close friend. Her name is Squazzy. And like every time I go to the club, when you're in the club, when you speak to someone, you speak to them in their ear.
No, because we can't hear. The music
Yeah.
is...
The music is... So I'm like, yo, dog, should we get shots? Yo, should we... Now
Yeah.
people are thinking that I'm kissing this girl. I'm with this girl. Now rumors start. So it's like a thing of like how people perceive me when I'm moving outside. People are always quick to try paint a negative picture of how I look and stuff. So that's something that really upsets me.
It's like every move that you take outside your personal life, it's calculated.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. And the same thing Zille said, like if I'm on Twitter, I can literally... I tweet 100 times a day and I backspace 95 times
Thank you.
a day. Because I'm like, if I say this
Thato,
thing,
if I open my mouth,
if I have this comment, it's gonna be perceived in a certain way. So I think it's just like freedom to be. It sounds
Yourself.
bad. Freedom to be myself.
To be your true
It's literally
self.
so hard.
Isn't that so interesting? Because we all kind of spoke to us having ownership of our lives and being
Yeah.
able to be ourselves on this platform and it
But-
working. But in your personal life, it doesn't
no.
work.
Yeah.
I think it's
100%.
really, it translates well on screen because I don't know, it almost feels like there's a cap to it in that like you're yourself to a certain point, but people don't want to experience the real you.
Yeah.
And like the real me wants to get drunk at Sumo. What's up?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The real me is like you.
Yeah, the
So
real
now-
with like we're like
Literally.
also
Same things.
between all of us we're between 24 and 23. Guys, what a no, I lie. We're between
21.
Sorry,
21
we're
and
between
25.
24, yeah, 25 and 21.
Yeah.
Guys, what are 21 and 25 years old doing?
They're having a great time. They're enjoying. They're chopping.
Do you know how young we are?
We're making
Living
mistakes.
life.
We're making mistakes. Also,
As
mind
we
you,
go.
we didn't even go through the traditional like journey of life. Like we didn't go through corporate.
Yes.
We're not going through 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So it's like a thing of like we don't know how to behave like 9 to 5. We don't know how to behave like people that are in corporate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Google can be seen on a Wednesday at the club,
Yeah.
but she's been working from Thursday to Tuesday.
Yes.
But you don't know that. But now you're gonna judge her. She's at the club on a Wednesday. Oh my gosh, what is she
Yes.
doing with her life? No, this girl's been working 14 hours a day every day.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You can be working in the club, just reposting something and putting the link there.
It's
That
a
can-
job.
Yeah.
It's a job, yeah.
Around 12. You can be
Yeah.
like working. So with us, ne, we to be honest, I don't want to lie to you guys there. We get like a lot of responsibility from like other people
Yes.
and judgment and everything.
Yes.
But it's because of my position, dog. Let's say I don't say certain things. It's because of where I am. Me and you didn't experience the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why most of people will be like, "Ash, instead of me saying this, let me just hold back because it's safer for me not to explain to you even."
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Go for it.
I would like to assume that we all love our jobs.
Yeah.
And we feel very privileged.
Passion.
Yeah.
100%.
Great.
Definitely a passion.
But is there any part of you that low-key wishes that you didn't do what you did because of what it comes with?
No.
Okay.
no. I feel like I was born for this, to be honest.
And you were Zilleweezy.
Yeah. Also, like you see, like as much as we can go through hardships through to YouTube and social media, I feel like going through those hardships make us such stronger people at the same time. So, like for example, I can like post a goal on YouTube and post a couple times, and I can be like, "Yo, there was so many negatives," but at the same time, there's so many other positives,
Yeah.
which make the whole experience better.
Yeah.
So, like, would I go back and change things because it failed? No. Do you get what I'm saying? I'd do it again, and I'd be happy to learn the same lessons again. Yeah.
You know, like as a content creator, the thing is like you learn every day. You understand? Like we work in a space whereby your latest work is your latest it's your latest goal, to be honest. Because one YouTuber once told me that like your latest YouTube video is your threat because you must perform better than the last video. You understand?
Yeah, but that's also tricky. I hear what you're saying, but you can't perform based off the last video. Like, I feel like with YouTube, it's like, it's a long-term thing. You can have one video which does
You
good, one
build.
does the bad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't base your measure of success based on the previous video.
I'm just saying in a way whereby like your goal,
Yeah.
that's what you would like. Or your last video.
To always grow.
Yeah, to always grow. But
Yeah.
that, in reality,
It won't be like that,
It doesn't
yeah.
work like that, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see, okay, then I must learn. This is the time where I learn.
Yeah.
We learn every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I don't think I would go back and say I wouldn't go on YouTube. I love what I do. And I'm like a very spiritual person. So I feel like my purpose is being fulfilled through what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also you, dog, you know, guys, I don't know, just to give the people that watch Uncomfortable Growth or After School, you know,
Yeah.
Balepi had a job.
Yeah.
She worked for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Quit a job, moved to SA to do YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Brave.
like some of these things, guys. We always say take risks, and 1,000%. Like you have to, especially if you have a burning feeling in your heart. Hore, this is something that I should be doing. Then go ahead and do it. And when you start doing it, don't do it half-ass. You know.
I have another question. As content creators in your personal capacities, how would you like to be supported? And
Like-
I'm
like
not
from our
necessarily
friends and
speaking,
family.
yeah, I'm not saying romantically, but like what is an important...
Because we're automatically zero.
Yes, that's-
Yeah, but as someone who is important in your life, be it a friend, be it a partner, be it family, how do you need to be supported?
I think for me, the most important thing is like understanding that like there'll be good times and bad times.
Yeah.
So when there's bad times, I need you to help me get back to the good times.
Yes.
When there's good times, help me make those good times last longer.
Yeah.
So like just the support.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to like necessarily repost everything that I post, but like just be like, yeah, I'm proud of you. You're doing good.
Yes.
Feel free to give like what's it called? Criticism. What is it?
Constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism.
And also,
like don't like give me that. Yeah.
and also like show me that I'm doing well, dog. Like appreciation. I feel like
Yes.
if my family is like, yo, I'm proud of you that you're in Kenya. I'm proud of you that you reached like 90K. That's also like those are the good times, to be honest.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a way, like you said, give me a way to make sure the good time lasts. That's part of, or I can still say my family is proud of me. You know what I'm saying? My friends are proud of me. Like that's I like that.
Yeah.
That's what I would like.
One thing I think I saw it with Dennis, bro. When Dennis achieves like any sort of milestone, his family is so quick to celebrate him. He's so quick to celebrate himself. I just wish that like I had friends and family which would support me and appreciate my achievements and understand my achievements the same way Dennis is. Yeah, because I think they see the achievements, but they don't understand how much work it took.
Of course.
They don't understand how much trouble it took. Yeah.
I definitely agree with that because for me, when it comes to support, like it's one thing to just say you support me, but unfortunately for me, support is tangible to some extent. So you don't have to watch all my stuff because I mean, I'm a content creator, so we put stuff out often, but you have to actually engage. You need to know what I'm doing. You have to have an understanding of like where I'm at in life, even if it isn't to the fullest extent, but also appreciate and understand what an achievement is. Like, I am someone who also likes to celebrate my subscriber growth because it's hard. Guys, getting subscribers is hard.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. Like, I really want people to understand that.
Yeah.
Like, we don't wake up with 90K and we say hooray.
Yeah.
Like, it really is a journey. So I've learned to really celebrate myself because sometimes people won't celebrate me because they don't understand what it meant to get there. Like, they don't understand the hours it takes to edit, the fear that comes with putting yourself out there, sharing your personal life.
Yeah.
I think what's also crazy for me with YouTube is that as much as I'm sharing myself, I'm sharing the people around me just via the virtue of what I do.
Yeah.
Which is wild because there are certain people that I would personally like to just enjoy my personal capacity and not share with anyone because they mean that much to me and they're so special.
Yeah.
And that's something I definitely struggle with in this.
Are you celebrated? Do you feel like you're celebrated from like your friends and family?
No, I am. I
Or
really
do you
am.
enable them to celebrate you? No, I say that because I know with me.
I know what you're saying. If
Yeah.
it doesn't come from me, is there a celebration at all?
Yeah.
I am celebrated by them without me having to probe it, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially at home. Like, my parents ask me about my subscriber count every week just to know where I am. And when I have hit a big 1,000, they're like, what's up?
Yeah.
My friends, same thing. 100% they support me without me having to probe it. However, when I did start, I do feel like they were just a bit more present because I needed the support.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't a YouTuber that was known. I started from like nowhere. And they help you from zero. They help you push your shit and whatever. And I think they also have the perception that the bigger you get, the easier it is because you have people that watch you. So now more than ever, when my friends support me and send me messages, it means so much to me because I'm like, the fact that you even see that I did that by yourself and you're following my growth, like you didn't, sometimes people think that you get to a certain point and that their job is, okay, it's not a job, but you no longer need their support.
Yeah.
Because you have 90,000 subscribers. It's like, there's
Why should
90,000 people
we
watching
repost?
you.
Yeah.
But it's like you reposting it as someone I respect and someone I love and someone I have a friendship with means so, so much to me.
100%.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I feel like when we talk about YouTube, like we are actually talking about work. I feel like this is how our parents and other people who are working at your respective like workplace, this is how everyone wants to be seen. Yo, dog, I'm working in HR. Even though I didn't know where you were working, maybe you're working as a cleaner, but it's like as long as it's like one step up. Yeah. So I feel like this is not basically, I just want to clear this thing out. It's not only on YouTube. When someone is doing something, working on something,
Speak on it.
a celebration needs to be done.
100%.
Yeah.
An appreciation needs to be done because you don't know what they do behind closed doors to earn whatever they have right now.
I even think the celebration it doesn't ever have to be big. You know, obviously when you have big milestones like 100K, you gotta go the fuck off.
Of course.
Yeah.
But for me, like celebrating me again is just acknowledging what I do and sending me a message and reposting.
Acknowledge it.
And commenting. Yeah, it's you see it, you've engaged. You know the same way your subscribers watch your video, like and comment. When I see a friend in the comments, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it means so so
Like,
much to
damn,
me.
you still watch?
Dog, it's like you're my homie. We're chopping on WhatsApp, but you still actually go
watching.
out of your way to watch my content.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like one thing
100%.
that's important for like upcoming content creators, YouTubers, people in the new industries. You see, when you've got a job, né, and you work your 9 to 5, you get a promotion, we want to celebrate you. I feel like with us, we need to teach our family, friends, and audience members
100%.
when to celebrate
Great
us.
us.
Like Google on the TL, she'll be like, yo, guys, I just hit 60 tag, I just hit 70 tag.
Yeah.
We celebrate it.
Yeah.
So it's also up to us because it's an emerging market to help them understand when to celebrate them. Don't expect the celebrations within a new industry.
Yes.
Our parents didn't even have YouTube, social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Do you get
All
what I'm
of
saying?
that. Yeah.
So we also need to be a little bit patient and help them understand that, like, yo, you know what I'm doing? No pressure.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. But now I want to like alter the question and just ask about your romantic lives. Guys, if there's a quote...
Let me give you the mic.
If there's a quote
What?
I've personally taken from this trip thus far, I think Zilleweezy hit it. He gave us this quote on the second day. If not the first day. Actually, it was actually the first day.
Yes.
He was like, bad bitches know how to act. Bad bitches know how to behave. And I'm going to give you the context. We're basically just speaking about how, as a YouTuber, you can be in the presence of someone who knows who you are and respects your work, but they will act like they don't. And as honeys, I know we do this. Like, I could be chilling with Drake, and not that I'm going to act like I don't know Drake, because I do know Drake.
Of course.
Of course I know Drake, but I'm not going
Girls
to
want
hype
girls.
him, gas him, and he's in his mind, he's going to think I'm so blasé. Like, I'm so chill. This hand is so unfazed by my presence. Kanti, I'm texting the group chat. I'm saying, guys, you will never believe it.
And you're already
You'll
taking
never.
pictures.
I'm already taking pictures undercover.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there.
Like
I'm
I'm
literally
snapping until the camera's facing there.
yeah, literally, I'm pretending it's me, but I'm really... but I'm taking a photo of you. So I just want to ask, how do you guys navigate, especially now having a social presence and people recognizing you, you know? I think we struggle with, especially as a persona, with personas online.
Yes.
So when people come to you and they have an interest in you, I often feel like, let me speak from my experience, people like the idea of me, or people like Jujuletu and Sis to you, but no one cares for Google too.
Of course.
So it's like you see the name, you see that I'm on YouTube, I'm on my podcast.
Wait, I want to ask you, have you ever experienced that thing? You say you're Google, ne?
Yes.
I'm like, okay, you're Google. And now we want to follow each other here.
Yeah.
You take out your phone. Someone sees your followers.
Yeah.
What? Oh, so do you want a drink?
Yeah, yes.
Like all of a sudden, the way
Someone
they treat you
is
it
different.
changes.
Alters,
Yeah, no, for sure. But in those people's defense, I will say that there's some people whose following is their personal currency. So there are people who feel like because they have 100K or 150K or whatever, many thousand subscribers or followers, they are entitled to a certain type of behavior.
But like I said, ne, you didn't bring that to the table.
Yes.
Like-
yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I don't bring it up and it's not a thing, clearly I don't necessarily. I mean, it's my job, but I'm not interacting with you in the capacity of my job.
Like how I show you do the videos of how people receive me when I'm outside.
Zilleweezy.
Like today.
Superstar.
It's not. It's Google. Google is a superstar. Anyways, my chat is someone once told me, to be honest, Zille, you'll never know if someone is genuine or not in terms of personal relationship. Like
Yes.
you will never, ever know. It's like someone asked me, oh, so Zille, will you ever be in a relationship with someone who supports you? I don't want to use the word fan, but someone who's... I said, I don't know, man, because I always realize a week later, this person supports me. This person will be saying my intro the next day. There's no way you like this
You
intro.
didn't know that you shift channel. Next week is what up?
Hey, Mutu, I'm like,
Shit.
my name is Zilleweezy. What? Okay, my name is Sil. You know what? My name is Sil.
Yeah.
The next day, Zille, so did you eat?
Auntie.
Like, where do you know Zille from?
Yeah, that's my child. It's like you will never. When it comes to my personal relationship, I'll never know.
Okay.
You know, I'll never ever know if the person knows me or doesn't.
So it makes it a bit tricky for you.
It's
Does that then in turn give you trust issues to some extent?
you know, trust issues for me. It's that thing you're like you can only act to a certain point.
Okay.
I'll see if no.
Yeah, no.
It's difficult to be honest, but it does give me trust issues
To
just
some
to answer
extent.
you.
Yeah. he said, let me cut it short and give you the answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. So yeah.
I think for me, I've always just I conditioned my mind to do this, right? So there's expectations,
Yes.
and then there's reality.
Bring it a little.
Sorry, there's expectations and then there's reality. And these two will hardly ever match, unfortunately, in life. Right? So any situation that I get into,
Yeah.
I know that I have my own expectations, but then the reality of the things could be completely different. Right? So I know how to act further from there. I haven't experienced the thing of people knowing, okay, I'm like, I've seen people, I was about to let you guys- yeah, some people have obviously tried to associate with me because I'm Balepi Mosweu.
Yes.
I knew, but back in Botswana, I had
Yes.
my best friend was very, very famous. So they always try to chop with me because I'm Zibo Banti's best friend. But now I'm experiencing Thato Rampedi. I'm chilling with Sis GU. I'm chilling with Sis Zilleweezy. So it's very hard to also just like navigate around people like that because you'll never know. Like
You'll
you
never
said,
know.
people know how to act.
People know how to act.
People
Bad
really
bitches
know how to act.
act.
Yeah. And I think, oh, shit.
No. Like I didn't want to touch this damn
like
mic.
to be honest, bro, like meeting a girl, as much as let's say I meet a girl who's not even a subscriber,
Yeah.
but when she experiences the lifestyle of being with a
Oh
well-known
my God.
content creator
Yes.
who's very established,
Like,
Very.
business-minded,
Business
educated, engineer.
Engineer.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everything you see, he's done it from his work.
Yeah.
They tend to switch.
100%.
Yeah. So now the girl can come to you because of how you've approached her, but now when you introduce her to your lifestyle, her expectations, which she never even had before, now grow and they're there.
Yeah.
They stick.
See.
And then she stops even bringing anything to the table.
Shit.
So, subscriber or not subscriber, when you bring someone to your lifestyle, especially when you're well known, it changes everything.
Okay, Thato said a valid point. Eh? Let's say that person valid is not a supporter, subscriber,
Yeah.
nothing. Don't know you, valid. They're not acting.
Yeah.
They take a picture with you. They post it on WhatsApp.
Like, oh my gosh, you know Thato Rampedi.
All of
You know
a sudden,
Zilleweezy.
all of a sudden, her WhatsApp goes. She's like, what? She even gets video calls.
Yeah.
Don't you think that person's gonna change?
It's going to change the
How
perception of you. Also, you know what happened to me once? I was with a
Facts.
girl. We're driving. A girl that I had met maybe 3 days before. Driving, gonna go get food. Bro, I rolled down my window. Some subscribers started screaming my name. They're very excited to see me. So obviously now I'm like, yo,
What's
like,
up?
What's good? Fist palm, greet. Now she's there like, damn, like there's some people out there that actually respond to you in a certain way. Then I'm like, yes, subscribers, they gang. Now that she's seeing me in like how I am. I'm a very
Yes.
humble bro. Like I'm a very chill.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
I
I'm
know
like,
that.
Of course, my gang.
Yeah.
And then now she's thinking, damn, this guy is chilled and he has following and lifestyle. Now she's like, okay, some girls think, okay, cool, I can take advantage of him. I don't know how to explain it,
100%.
bro.
No.
No,
I
no.
get that. Tato, I think it's because of the way you not even the way you come across. I think it's because of how you are as a person.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you are very humble. You
Yeah.
are very chilled. Like if I met you and I didn't necessarily know what you do and you're following, I really would think you're another bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, I was chilling with this guy named Tato and we laughed and it was nice and that was that.
KFC, it was nice.
Yeah.
But
Like-
crasher.
I Evan. Okay. I've never said follow. Don't you know who I am? I've never used
You've
that.
with those words.
Like I'll be so quiet. Only when I want you to know, I'll be like, yo, so Google, you must check this. Like the reason I showed you whatever I showed you is because of my scar. That's all. I will act
But
like,
also, Zille, I asked. I was like, what are your appearances like? You told me about the scar, and I was like, oh shit, that sounds crazy. So let me see your appearances. And I've been with you for 5 days. You didn't take that video out once just to be like, I'm a superstar.
yeah, I think me and Dad like we don't do that. We'll just be walking normally, ne? You know how people will think or now on social media people are overhyping you. I'll be like, nah, dude, like I'm down. Let's chill, let's meet. I remember first time I met my girlfriend, ne? I had yeah, I do. You know I have a girlfriend.
Oh.
So we went to a school tour. That's where she was like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on, Muna?
But see, on that note, okay, I see all of us complaining.
Yeah.
Yes, there's hardships.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're my brother. I know sometimes you use the clout as your secret weapon.
Yeah.
Oh no, 1,000%.
No. When, especially, no.
Yeah.
We come on.
Okay.
So then what is it there
Wait.
for, man?
Okay.
Should I elaborate?
Elaborate.
Yeah.
first
So,
before
for
I ask
example,
you.
I'll be chilling with Zille, then he'll be with a girl who doesn't know who he is. We went to Botswana the one time.
Yes.
We went to Botswana, then he steps out, he goes to go approach a girl.
Yeah.
And then he goes, yo, bro, as I'm with the girl, the best thing happened. Subbies came and started like, yo, Zilleweezy.
And then
So
obviously you're
the
like...
girl's going to be like, oh my God, Zilleweezy.
or sometimes, or sometimes when I see like, hey, I'm in dance now, I'll be like, no, just follow me.
Oh, that's what you're asking, because you normally take out your phone.
Yeah.
Like, follow
I'm
me,
like,
then that's
nah,
what they see.
follow me. Oh, even on my phone, my things will be like, oh, and some, because ladies know how to act, she will act like she doesn't see what's happening.
Oh, she doesn't see the following.
Zille doesn't prevent his number being taken for personal issues. He knows the power of a girl seeing his Instagram
Handle.
photo.
Yeah.
I get it. So that's you using your clout to
Zille
your
using,
advantage.
yeah.
Oh,
That's-
not you. Zille using stuff. But I want to ask Balepi.
But I'm done because I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, danko.
Yeah.
I want to ask Balepi just because I think our experiences are different as gents and as girls. So I want to ask, have you ever been able to use your clout to get you something? And do you think men care about clout as much?
I don't think they do.
I think
For
guys actually
me-
fear clout,
Yeah.
I was okay.
personally.
Fully.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One,
I think,
yeah.
I think guys, especially if I'm to say that I'm a YouTuber, they're gonna say,
Yo.
you take videos for a
living.
living.
A living.
A living.
Yeah.
Yeah. Men are afraid of clouds. Like I
true,
couldn't use. In my experience.
Do you know what? I hear you. I think there are two ways. Like, there is fear and there are people who are enticed by it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm going to say from the romantic standpoint and speaking to men, in my
Yeah.
experience, for the most part, men
They don't
actually
like
hate that I'm a
To
content
be honest,
creator.
like,
don't
They
like
hate that.
that.
I have a platform. They hate that I'm known. Men want, you know what? I think men want a girl that is unknown, who lives in a cave with 500 subscribers, and that be that.
Yeah. Zille
To be honest, for me, I don't want a hand while YouTube.
hates girls that basically know famous people, number one. So I imagine when the girl's actually famous.
Famous.
And she actually, those
wouldn't-
people are her
But
friends.
you're Zilleweezy.
No, I don't think even if I was because I've been in a situation where I saw how they act towards me and towards other people. Like, bruh, it's not only me. Even Thato is a fucking superstar, dog. So I'm gonna bring you as a normal person. Like,
Yeah.
also, Zille, I know I liked you, but it's Thato.
And that happened with your ex, yeah?
Okay. So my chat is cloud, man. Okay. To women, it's two-way.
Okay.
If he doesn't care about the cloud, it's one. He knows you're gonna post him, né? And you, because you have so many numbers, if he's cheating, you're gonna easily find. Né? And yeah, of course.
That is fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, and two,
fact.
if he wants to keep his things, for me, if I was normal, bro, I was gonna want a hand who doesn't have cloud because my things are like intimate.
Yeah.
But Zille, so I know you don't like it when a girl knows and gets excited when she sees famous people.
Yeah.
How do you feel if the girl was also famous and she's just interacting with her peers? So basically, would you be with Gugu, for example?
I was about to say,
who
Zille,
knows
what if we were
industry?
dating?
Yeah.
Zille?
I know, it's a no. It's a big no.
And she's like, yo, I was chilling with Casper last night.
0 out of 10. No. I don't want girls with cloud. I don't want girls with followers. I just want...
Do you know what? It's crazy because I think I understand it. I understand where you're coming from, but it obviously makes no sense considering the fact that considering the fact that you are a superstar in your own right.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, that cancels it out. But even if you weren't a superstar, you know, that's someone's job. And I think that's what people forget. Like the clout comes with the
Yes.
job. I'm doing my job.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is how the person you're with conducts themselves around those people.
Yes.
So now if they're with those people and they snap because they're at the club, cool. But if they're snapping because they're with that person,
That's different.
If
Yeah.
they're going for that
And you can
person's alcohol
tell.
and their rider, if they're going for their lifestyle,
To be honest, it's more of me, I'm okay. My super standards is gonna wear off when come on guys, every day you can remind me I have what followers.
Yeah.
It's gonna
You'll get over
expire.
it.
But my chat is most of my boys are superstars and you don't chill with them and it might not even wear off from them.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, so today we're gonna go see Thato and I need to deliver this. Thato says Shafere, you're smiling. All of a sudden.
it takes you off.
And we go to Hunzi, just the G, you're smiling.
Yeah.
We got like I can go a whole day seeing all my bros. That
There's nothing wrong with her smiling because she's supposed to.
I'm not saying smiling here innocent. I'm saying smiling here.
It's not innocent.
Yeah, not the innocent smile.
But I also think what we may struggle with is that because we're in the industry, we're bound to chill with other people who are in the industry.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm also like, I'm aware that if I'm going to see you, you need to be cool enough to hang around me and everyone else.
Yeah.
And when I say cool enough, it's not about like, you have to be able to talk and do this, but it's a matter of know how to act as a bad bitch in this space.
Don't jump Isa.
Don't jump Isa.
Yeah.
Like if we're chilling here, you see Balepi, you know what I'm saying? Like don't make anyone feel uncomfortable.
yeah.
And also I would hate to bring someone around who is going to like dick ride you guys to fucking back and make the whole thing awkward. And now it's like we can't even chop with this person, or we don't feel comfortable having chops in front of this person because of what they might do with that information. But mate, I think unfortunately with having a platform comes a responsibility whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
Yeah.
The one thing I struggle with a lot is being looked at as a role model because I don't care.
Yeah.
And that was never my
Same.
goal. Like, cool, you guys look up to me and that's amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm grateful. Woohoo.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, I am the tender age of 24.
Yeah.
I'm still drinking.
Yeah.
I'm still doing some shit. And, you know, like,
I really
I want to be able to live my life. I don't want to feel like my 20s have been, I'm robbing myself of my 20s because of public perceptions.
Yeah.
100%.
And 9 times out of the 10 times that we're doing shit, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what,
It's my first time, OG.
I really don't know
Or my
what I'm
third
doing.
time. Or my 7th mistake. Bro,
Literally.
you've made 25. Leave me alone.
I
Leave
do
me
not know what
alone.
I am doing.
Yeah, I literally don't know what I'm doing. And
Yeah, but one thing I don't like is creatives, influential people saying, I didn't sign up for this. But to mom, you have been watching Casper Vest as an influencer for years, seeing him get dragged. That's a person with following. He's getting dragged. You surely you knew what you were doing. You knew where you were going.
it's important to understand what this comes with and accepting it.
To be honest, ne, for example, you made a perfect example. You drag, ne? I'm in a position where I can be dragged. And I'm in a position where I can reply as I want.
Yeah.
And I can act as I want.
Yeah.
So none of us should act somehow wrong. Why? I don't expect you to say anything. Only when I don't expect you to comment or direct me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's that thing you're like, you grew up seeing or other people are going through these things.
And they're capable of being dragged.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you must know and understand, bro. There's Black Twitter, there's people. People will drag you. Understand that is going to happen. Like Google was saying, like, sometimes with the comment section, she might not read it because she knows what it might come with.
I
With
don't
certain
give a
platforms.
damn.
Yeah. So also like understand that you literally, it's going to get worse as you grow.
100%.
So all you have to do is just find a way to get used to it. Find a way to tolerate it. Find a way to prevent yourself getting too emotional about
Invested in it.
Yeah.
And also, I think a very important part is understanding that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I always say it's a matter of time. And people always like, oh, you're so pessimistic. And it's like, no, I'm not. It's just that the more I grow, the more people I reach, there'll be people who don't like me.
Yeah.
For whatever reasons. There'll be people who get upset at what I say, who just don't like my persona, who don't like whatever the fuck. There'll be people who just have come up with a reason not to like me and make it a thing.
And it's so insane how that's not even about being a YouTuber or being a work, even being a person.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to be your friend.
But I think it's exacerbated when you have a platform.
It's
Because
what?
you're exposed
Yo,
to
it's what?
exacerbated. Exacerbated.
It's exacerbated.
C-class. C-model.
Gila's been calling Google a C-class, C200, a Mercedes-Benz.
Shit. Yeah, I was going to say
Exacerbated.
that, like, people are going to
Exacerbate.
talk.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, like Zilo was saying, whether you're an influencer, content creator, or a person, people are going to talk whether you're doing
Bad or good.
Yeah.
Our let's TikTok mode podcast. Oh, guys, come on.
So people are gonna talk whether you're doing something good or bad, regardless. So I think also when you get into a space like this, you need to understand that whatever it is that you're going to do, whether you think it's impactful, whether you think it's funny, that one person is gonna come and be like, dude, this was boring.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
didn't
need-
enjoy this.
You need to prepare yourself to see comments like, what are you doing on here?
Yeah. I honestly think what keeps me sane outside of my friends and my family is fellow content creators like you guys. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much of a safe space you are for me, especially when it comes to work-related things. Like, there are people we could sit with and have this conversation and they have no cooking clue what it is we're talking about. They can't relate. Yeah, no, yeah, because there are people who aren't living what we are living, you know, and their realities are completely different from ours.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
And they give you advice with no experience.
no experience of it. And sometimes you can bring something up. Like, what if Thato's like, yo, I saw this comment and it actually like rubbed me the wrong way. And then someone says to you, just don't read your comments. Like, don't let it bug you. It's like,
I have to.
I have to.
Yeah.
And it's only natural that certain things will get to you and can upset you. So I really take a lot of solace in having people I can be like, yo, this is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Or YouTube is doing this. My podcast isn't loading or whatever. And the people I can really come to and they can be like, you know what?
Yeah.
and you know how
Facts.
you can say that to other people, and you might sound so annoying or irrelevant. Or when I'm talking podcast, I load. Just put it there and load
Yeah,
it.
literally.
But now could understand. Or sometimes when you load it,
Yes.
does
so
want to.
all you have to do is just reload. What? It's so insane.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
today you couldn't copy your stuff to the laptop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're
I said,
like,
give me the phone, boy.
okay.
And Tato said, let me handle that.
okay, okay.
But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna ask you guys if you have any last thoughts, comments, anything you'd like to say to maybe future content creators, people who are struggling in the space, because there are also content creators that I knew of. When I say new, when I say past tense, because they were content creators and this actually just became too overwhelming. Like they could not do it.
Now, to be honest, I just want to say, it's all up to you. As much as you think you need other people to make you blow up, to make you grow, bruh, it's all up to you.
Facts.
Just
Yeah.
get out of your comfort zone, do whatever. And while you're doing it, make sure you're happy. Don't make sure you want to impress anyone. Because what if it blows up and now at the end of the day, we're just doing it to make sure Zilleweezy feels small.
Yeah.
Just make sure or you are happy.
Yeah.
Either it goes up or down.
Yeah.
You will always be happy.
Also, one thing Zille told me, it sounds small, but I think it's very impactful to like people that want to do collaborations. Like if you're gonna collaborate with somebody, bro, when you go to Google's channel, switch the fuck on, my boy. This is your audition. Don't come here with that mellow, cool energy, wearing sunglasses. Switch the fuck on and be the best version of yourself.
Exactly.
I'm going to expand that thought because switch
Expand
the
it, my
fuck
sister.
on.
Yeah.
But also know what I'm about and what kind of content I create.
Yeah.
Don't bring me onto your platform and expect for me to act the way that you are. I think a collaboration is two creatives coming together to create a piece of content. Zilleweezy is always going to be Zilleweezy, no matter where he goes.
Don't try to change him.
He can't come onto uncomfortable growth. Now I'm expecting exacerbate.
And blind.
You know, like I also think for me, collaborations are actually such a soft spot for me because I do see that they provide a lot of growth in each creator's personal capacity.
Yes.
But I don't believe in just collaborating for the sake of collaborating.
Just for fun.
Oh,
Sorry.
so
I have to, firstly, I have to like your content.
Number one.
I have to like you, and I have to think that whatever we're going to do, you're going to add value. And guys, when I say I add value, I know I'm a babes who likes to unpack, think, but ratata. But it's like if I'm going to be doing an entertaining video and I have Balepi, I know she's going to enhance that video. That's what it is for me. If you're not going to enhance what it is that I'm creating, I don't care to have you on my platform. I don't.
and it must align with your brand. To be
Yes, it
honest.
must actually align with your brand a little bit.
Yeah.
So I feel like collaborating is another different podcast.
Yeah,
guys.
that's a whole different conversation.
Because I have a lot. That's why I'm saying it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything on that.
Yeah,
So,
sorry, but Tato, I
Yeah.
cut you off. You can give us your final word.
Yeah, no, cool. You done, eh?
yeah, I'm done. Just collaborate.
Shem, I think my piece of advice, outside of consistency, I know people are tired of hearing it. Okay, I'm gonna say consistency.
But you guys are tired, but I conscious how much of the truth that is.
Yeah.
Guys, like,
And let me unpack it.
yeah, please.
I don't mean post 1,000 videos, you're gonna be huge. Be consistent because when you consistently create, you're consistently shooting, your shooting improves.
Yes,
You're consistently
thank
editing, your editing improves. You're consistently working with creatives, speaking to brands, all of those things improve.
Yeah.
So when I say be consistent, it's because it comes with learning. It comes with you doing
Yes.
the actual action. You can watch a million YouTube videos on how to become the best YouTuber, but if you don't try it and do it and see where your shortfalls are, you'll never grow.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I don't know. That's a big fact, guys. I hope you noted that down. But to be honest, something you can always be consistent in and never be perfect in is dating. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Number two, my final thing, guys, I think everything in life is a long-term game.
Yeah.
YouTube especially. Like
Yes.
you can post videos for a year and you can get 500 views, 20 views, 80 views, but look at it as a cumulative thing.
Yeah.
Like you posted 5 videos this month. Yeah, one got 1K, one got 2K, but together they got 60K or together they got 10K. So
And
look
that's-
at your craft in a long-term perspective. Like, see what you did in a month, in a week, in 2 months, 3 months. And that's how you should base your numbers, base your growth. Because if you look at it after each video, you're going to be depressed. Yeah. Let me drop my mic.
Wow.
Malume Mike.
Gee.
Yezeski.
Ooh. Okay, so for me, I think it would be to people who want to get into the space. People always ask, Balepi, how did you gain the confidence? Just do it. For me, it's like, just do it. Because like you, with YouTube, I've said this before at an expo that we had in Botswana, that you have nothing to lose but everything to gain. You know what I mean? So you might as well just start and just learn from everything that you do. Like if you have an idea, you could pitch it to your friends, you could pitch it to everybody, but you don't know how your audience is going to take it. So you might as well just post and see how it goes. If it doesn't, just find something else to do and keep it going. Yeah.
I think my last thing is that as a creator, don't ever box yourself. I think that when you come onto a platform such as YouTube, sometimes you come on with one genre of videos. But as you grow as a person, we're constantly growing, we're constantly changing. We have different interests. Don't be scared to try those different interests. That's a very big thing. I think that YouTube is always constantly changing. You know, like beauty content was very big. I think it still is. But like, there were music reaction videos. There are pranks now. There are sit-down conversations. There is so much to explore. So don't ever feel like you have to box yourself and try do one thing. Like also as people, we're multifaceted people. There's so many different sides to me, and I think I try to show that through my different platforms. I have many different interests. Like as much as I can sit and shop, I also like to drink and laugh. So there's gonna be a little bit of there's gonna be a little bit of everything. But I hope you guys were able to take something away from this podcast episode and that you enjoyed it. And this video, don't get used to seeing footage, like documentation of the videos. I'm only doing it because we're in Kenya, baby. And I'm with other 3 superstars. So it's only right that y'all see them. You know the vibes. Please make sure to follow my fellow creatives on their respective platforms. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Ngani Tanda Papaini.